What's up? This video is gonna be on Cellfluid. It's Cellfluid, Cellfluid, Fluid. All right, so cause this guy, this guy for me is a real deal. Um, I definitely believe or don't believe that I don't know which one it always is that we are all gods and goddesses. I'm a god, you're a god or a goddess. Um, I definitely believe that a lot of the time. So I mean, he just I like the way he talks. I know he means well. So he's definitely a oh, there's my iPod. He's definitely a well established brother. He everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but he is somebody who is just he's a really good talker and he's a great rapper. He's a really great rapper. Um, I heard him. Man, he has one of the sickest flows like I've ever heard. Man, it's pretty cool. Um, yeah, man, I really like his music. Sometimes you don't know whether or not he's saying you're less than a person, or less than a god if you're not black. If you're not, he says the so-called black race is the god race, and then he talks about the beast race. He never leaves anything out though. Like I said, I think he means well, and I think he's just talking more from a philosophical standpoint and stating facts than actually trying to be like downplaying anyone. Um, yeah, so I really like what he has to say, man. What I really get from his channel, is that you should try to take these like super herbs. Um, these herbs maybe cost a lot of money. Like I know for a fact they cost a lot of money. Like something like um I think I think he was saying maybe like $200 or something a month. Maybe if you can find like some herbs for like $30 a month. And this goes back to like should we be even be eating at all? I don't know like whether I should just like keep these keep the videos like moving like this, just like trying to talk about one person, or maybe I can talk about who I've already previously talked about in my other videos. Obviously, there's like I'm not trying to be competitive with this or like say that I like this guy more than I like this guy. But when it comes to me, man, like I really had to just start making videos like this because I didn't really I couldn't really see a way out of the trap I was in, and that was a thing that Cellfluid got me thinking about. Cellfluid just had me thinking about you know this like trap. Like, am I gonna get trapped in to wrong things? So those traps are something that you got to be aware of. It kind of it's kind of crazy, because like everybody wants to like make money and stuff, but not me, man. I'm not trying to make money off of this thing right now. Um, I'm really not trying to make money off of this thing. Like I just made this first video, and it already had like 4 views or something. That's just either weak or not possible for me, man. Like I've watched some of Cellfluid's videos. Like maybe they must have been like just uploaded, or at least from like I thought they were just uploaded, because they like one time I watched one of his videos and it had 0 views, and I was like, oh man, like, yo, he's done it again, and like, I'm the first person to be watching this video. Like, how cool is that? But like, I don't know, man. Like, YouTube is funny, man. Like, this whole YouTube epidemic or whatever, like, people like it seems like we're all talking about the same people. I could like I almost swore that like Cellfluid, have been talking about the same Jesus Christ that I just made a video about. He was definitely talking about another guy that I'll bring up. Basically, that's how I'm gonna do it. Like if I just haven't made a video about you, I won't try to bring you into this. So back to Cellfluid, man. So Cellfluid, has he's very intelligent. He is very intelligent. Like you can just watch his videos. I almost like was about to see if I could like meet him or whatever. Like send him a message or something. But I just figured I'll do it like this, just like talk about him and stuff. Not like try to get any appointment or something. That's just a little bit. That just seems like a little bit like too much. I mean maybe maybe in the future if they bring in another like another tool for us or something. You know, uh, I don't know. I don't know like how people on YouTube could like collab together or like it just seems like it would take the true seeds or something like out of what is really going on out here, which is a lot of people applying knowledge from sort of other people, but like people apply other people's self knowledge, so it's not considered their knowledge or self knowledge anymore, and it's more validated than what like than if they came up with something like So there's all these, and this is something like I like about Self Fluid because Self Fluid doesn't get into like um basically what I see is like he's calling people like either ignorant or intelligent. It's either like you're ignorant. It's either like you're you're unintelligent, ignorant, or you're intelligent and you're trying to live for longevity. Like how Jesus Christ would talk about. Um, I'm trying to stimulate my mind with some music, man. Just thinking about hearing him rap, man, really has me going, man. But yeah. Um, Self Fluid also talks about movies and video games, how video games and movies control the population. Um, I think it's, I mean, it's definitely just you got like people just got to take shit more seriously, man. Like I'm about to get into it like this, man. Like I live in one of the richest counties in America, which is probably the richest country in the world. But I live in one of the, maybe top five, top 10 richest counties in the nation, man. But like, by no means does it seem like it's the richest. Like, we like I have a nice house. Other people in my neighborhood or whatever have nice houses, but there's also, apartment complex and all that. Like, it's not like it's it just is like nothing is what it seems, man. So like when if you watch this guy's channel and you get to thinking that like you're not a god or a goddess just because you're white, that's not what's up, man. And that's not the message he's trying to get across isn't that you're not a god or a goddess. The message is the message. What I want my message to really be is just check out these YouTube channels, start watching YouTube, and turn off the TV. Like, just stop watching the TV. If you can stop watching the TV, I think you'll eventually be able to stop watching YouTube. But if you're just watching nonsense on YouTube, you're gonna be addicted to watching nonsense on YouTube, and that's just not gonna be that's just not good. Um, I gotta look into this like little green dot. It don't seem like, I mean, it's a little bit better, man. I don't know, but yeah, watching videos on YouTube is good. It's not good, man. It's not. It's definitely not good, but I mean, it's definitely better than watching movies or watching like if you're watching good good stuff. I mean, really just people trying to get into philosophy, like get into the philosophical aspects of what's going on here, man. Like nobody, because that's the thing, man. Nobody's really um asking themselves. I forgot I had a guest over, man. I should probably keep my voice down. She might be listening to me right now. Nah, but yeah, man. No one's really asking themselves like what the meaning of life is. Everybody's just more interested in uh how they can make money. So um hopefully my channel can just like kind of bring you out of the darkness. Just bring you out of the darkness. As in we all want to feel well, but a lot of us don't know how to feel well. Like I mentioned in uh the last video or the first video about Jesus Christ, like the uh the drinking your urination, like you might not want to do that. You might be too it just might be scary or whatever. Like it might be gross, you know. But you gotta experiment with your body, man. Like whether it's that you believe that there is a God that created you, or you believe that other human beings created you, or you believe that other human beings who were considered gods created you, you still have some responsibility over this body, man. And that's why I like how Jesus Christ talks about the longevity, and Cellfluid basically talks about these philosophies that human beings today are taking for granted. How there's there's like a critical there's something that happens in our brain, like, or at least for me I can say when I just whether it's like I think black people are smarter or like it's just beyond the point. Like it's just that like each race, each race, whether it's black, white, Asian, Indian, Native American, sorry if I'm missing your race, but it doesn't matter. Like it's just like you get like the people are people, man. And of course there's some serious trauma attached to the so-called black race, with slavery just ending, less than 100 years ago. So I mean, in that movie, The Birdman, it's really sweet actress, man. I forget her name, but she's a sweet actress. She talks about how if you take a whole roll of toilet paper, um, and put like something like or something like this, like the Earth's been around for like 3 billion years. 3 billion years, the Earth has supposedly been around, something like that, and humans, the species of human has only been around for 150 million years, and and if you it's like if you put a dash on each I don't know. It wasn't that great. Right now I was just anxious to make a video because I didn't know how 4 people had seen my video in like 5 minutes. It just didn't seem real to me. Maybe I should stop messing around, but something like we're not that important, and that's another thing I learned from Jesus Christ. I don't think they have beef or anything. I don't think Cellfluid and Jesus Christ Jesus Christ as beef. But I think there's something to be learned from both of them. Like maybe with Jesus Christ, that maybe we should like actually start trying to write our own thoughts and project better things for humanity. Through books and stuff, and maybe maybe with Cellfluid, it's to take our lives more seriously. I know he definitely takes his life seriously. I'm not saying Jesus Christ doesn't take his life seriously, and I'm not saying I don't take my life seriously or as serious as it needs to be taken. But you can definitely learn from everybody. I'm not about to drop another. I'm not about to drop another name right now. Um, I'm gonna take y'all outside. But yeah, yeah. Cellfluid. He's definitely he's definitely right about you know what what we need to be doing. Dang man, I'm trying to smoke this cigarette, man. All right, I'll be right back. See if you'll stick with me or not. Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, man. Maybe that's it. Maybe Cellfluid like wants to be in like the 5% or something. I don't really know how it works out, man. There's some other people I want to get y'all hip to. But yeah, for right now, just Jesus Christ and Cellfluid. Yeah, with Cellfluid. Yeah, I mean the Dr. CBs and all that stuff. But I mean, I really think it's just you go to the GNC and get the herbs there for like eight. I know I was in GNC and I saw like herbs for like $8 or something. I didn't really look at them too much. I didn't really want to. I wanted to like act all scary or whatnot, but so I was looking at like the creatines and all that stuff, like trying to be like a big. I was with some big dude, so maybe that was kind of like why I was acting that way. I don't really know. I usually just act the way I want to act, regardless. Yeah, in this case, I mean, yeah, I want to get into the herbs and all that stuff. I think that's the next step. Just giving up foods. There's, there's definitely, gonna be the people who just pay attention to what they see in the media or what they see on big people or maybe people with a lot of followers or fame or whatever, who are saying things that might be unintelligible. It might just be flat out unintelligible. I'd like to I'd like to see them both talk a little bit more about Ayurveda. They basically just bring up veganism, like it's their job, but it's really not. It's nobody's job to tell anybody to be a vegan. I don't think. I knew a guy who was a monk for 2 years, being a vegan for 2 years, and he was the one who told me that we were omnivores, just because of the fact that you can't really decipher the difference between the consciousness of a plant and the consciousness of a that animal, nor can you really decipher the consciousness between any of us. Like they want to have these IQs they want to have IQ testings or grade. We know how the education system is. We know that it's flawed, and that we know that it's maybe not the best. We're not always getting the best information, but yeah, I mean, I was warned not to take pictures of myself smoking cigarettes, and here I am. So maybe I should maybe I shouldn't be behind the camera, but it's all good. I'm not worried about what people think about me, is what I'm trying to say. So that's uh that's another 20-minute video right there. I'll probably make one more. I hope the noise in the background, the hot tub isn't too loud for y'all. But yeah, that's the video. So check out Cellfluid, Cellfluid, Cellfluid. And yeah, like the last video said, check out Jesus Christ, GZUS space CR. Oh yeah, I kept saying CH. I had to change it in the title, but it's ZUS space CRYST. So I had to check them out real quick, and then check back in with y'all, to let you guys know that it was Jesus GZUS space CRYST. There's no H in there, just CRYST. So um, just so that's clear. Um, yeah, but I'll just say do the right thing, and do what's right for longevity, and what for Cellfluid saying, as a god or a goddess, do what a god or a goddess would do.